Back in the States, it's quite a long show.
48 minutes.
Yeah, and they usually want you off the stage before then.
Really?
Yeah, so I was very surprised to see that I could have stayed out there another 30 minutes, but, you know. I didn't. I just went right in one song right after the other, you know. So I thought it went off pretty good, though.
Very good. Other acts on the show too.
Where did you get all these things? You played blues and you played gospel and you played rock and roll, you played country. Where did you get all these things together?
I guess the good Lord gave it to me. No, I was born and raised in Faraday, Louisiana, about 9 miles from Natchez, Mississippi, right across the river there. And gospel music, country music, blues music, gut bucket blues, and music with a beat, rock and roll, whatever you want to call it, boogie woogie. I was introduced to all of it when I was a young man. I was a kid growing up. And I guess that's where I got it.
I know you've told this several times before, but since there is a whole new generation of teenagers in the 70s who don't know your background, maybe you could tell us once more how you developed the style of jazz blues.
Well, I just did. Developed my style when I was growing up as a kid. I taught myself. I have my own style. And nobody ever taught me anything. I taught myself how to play piano. Taught myself how to sing. And the only backing I had was my mother and daddy. So that was about it.
Is it true that some of your greatest hits were ballads when you started arranging them?
Yeah. Yeah, we've had lots of ballad hits. Just had one recently.
But of your rock hits, that they originally were written as ballads, and you arranged them your own?
No. That's not true.
How did you get the Great Balls of Fire? Did you know Otis Blackwell before, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I met Otis in New York one time, and Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer was a dancer, and Otis was a writer. So they both wrote Great Balls of Fire. And that's where I got it.
Was it kind of custom made for you?
Right. It was for me.
By the way, how you don't write too much songs? How do you select the numbers?
There's too many good writers. No use me trying to write. I'm just go ahead and do the songs for them. There's enough room for everybody in this business.
How do you like this new breed of country writers like Chris Christopherson?
Great people.
Which are your favorites? Do you have any favorites?
Well, I like Chris quite well because he writes me a lot of hit records.
Why did you come to Europe just now?
Pardon?
Why did you come to Europe just now?
Why did you decide to come now?
Yeah.
Just
Oh, well, they wanted to tour. And, you have to ask him that. He booked it.
we've been waiting long already.
I mean that
Pardon?
We finally got you to Finland. We've been waiting a long time already. So.
Yes, and in Sweden we are quite worried about your health. You have been operated.
Oh, that's been quite a while ago. My health?
Yes.
Perfect health. I wouldn't have come over here if I hadn't been in bad health.
You are.
You don't worry about the health. You just have the piano tuned up.
You are still a killer driver.
Sir?
You are strong enough to make all those shows.
Oh, sure.
10 or 12.
I wouldn't have come over here if I wasn't strong enough to do it, sir. I'll not disappoint anybody.
There's not too many people that really can stand up to the name being a living legend. You are one of the few. Is it good or bad being being called a living legend?
No, I think it's good. Mostly a living, loving wreck.
Do you have live up to expectations? Is that hard job to make it?
No, just keep the piano in tune. Give me a good microphone, a good band, a good piano, and a nice audience, and I'll do my show.
Do you play how many shows you play in a year? Can you have an estimation? Do you play 200 or 100 gigs?
Oh, Lord.
I mean, how busy you are?
200 at least.
Oh, the work.
200 shows a year at least, at the least.
What kind of places you are playing? Are you playing at colleges or country fairs or what kind of places?
Coliseums mostly. We used to play a lot of clubs, but they just got too small. We just couldn't pay enough money.
Who's producing now your records? Is that Jerry Kennedy or Stan Kessler?
Jerry Kennedy.
But I've heard that there was you were at the first place. You were not too willing to cut that song another place another time. Or is that kind of somebody Jerry Kennedy persuaded you to do that?
No. Eddie Kilroy. Eddie Kilroy brought me the song, played the dub for me, and it didn't knock me out. I kind of laughed a little bit, you know. And he said, "This will be a hit for you." And I said, "Well, I don't know about that." It was a hit. But goes to show you it never can tell.
Did you like that? What made Milwaukee famous? Did you like it, that one at first place? The other hit after that.
That was a big record. I had so many records there, I don't know, man. Make Love Sweeter for You. She Even Woke Me Up to Say Goodbye. God.
How about the
900 of them. I can't even think of them.
How about the recording with Carl Perkins and Johnny Cash called Peace in the Valley?
I never heard that.
It was never released.
That's $1 million quartet.
Oh, yeah. Well, Sam Phillips has got those tapes.
Will they ever be released?
I'm sure they'll snake them out someday.
How you feel that Selby Singleton is releasing quite a lot of your kind of before unreleased material? I mean, do you get paid for that at all?
Yes. They got to pay you. According to the law, they have to pay you. Now, whether they pay you right or not is another thing.
Do you have any own favorites among your hits that you're most proud of?
Not really, no. I like them all. If I could just think of all of them, I'd be all right. I can't think of any something. I get out there on the stage and I'll go blank. I've had so many records, you know. Well, I just do whatever comes to mind.
How you like this your band? For us it sounded pretty well. How you like this band? Have you had a long time together?
Pretty good while, yes.
How did you find them? Did they find you? Or?
No, they live in Memphis. I guess you could say they found me. Never thought about it that way. Anything else?
You heard that Sam Davis is here today.
Yeah.
You know him?
Yeah, I know Simon real well.
Shall you meet here in Helsinki? Have you time to meet him here in Helsinki before you are going to?
I don't know whether I will or not. I don't know. He's probably pretty busy, and I don't want to worry him, you know.
Oh yeah.
He come over by boat, I understand.
Yeah.
I imagine he's pretty tired. That boat ride. 5 or 6 days over here by boat, wouldn't it be? Yeah.
No, he just came from Stockholm.
Oh, well, I see. He won't fly, huh? You know he wouldn't fly. I heard he wouldn't get on an airplane.
The work is cheap. The work is cheap. It's not so expensive.
I know, no.
Just would you like to somehow comment on say something about Sam Phillips? Because I would do kind of thing on the Memphis rock and roll and just.
Sam Phillips?
Yeah.
Well, Sam Phillips is, I guess, one of the greatest men in the business. He put out my first record for me, and he put out a whole lot of shaking, Great Balls of Fire, Breakfast, High School Confidential, Fools Like Me, You Win Again, all those records. And I would say that Sam and Judd Phillips, his brother, I would say they really got rock and roll started.
Did they anywhere
Out of Memphis, that is.
yeah, did they tell you how to play or